Welcome to The Explainer. So today we're unlocking the secrets of the absolute premier data science platform in the world. We're going to be unpacking a really comprehensive tutorial created by Zeeshan Usmani. He's an elite data scientist and he's literally mastered this entire ecosystem from the inside out. Honestly, whether you're completely new to the field or you're already looking to level up your career, understanding how to navigate and really dominate this platform is an absolute game changer.
Okay, let's dive into this. Because here is the big question on literally every aspiring tech professional's mind, right? How do you bypass that agonizing traditional interview process? Well, the answer actually lies in your digital portfolio. Top tech giants have realized that, honestly, traditional resumes are just talk. But a live, interactive portfolio? That is undeniable proof. So they're actively scouting talent based entirely on what individuals can prove they can do in real time on one specific platform.
And that platform is Kaggle. It's the undisputed center of the data science universe. To put that into perspective, it hosts a staggering scale of over 1 million data scientists. If you're serious about a career in data science, being part of this community isn't just optional anymore, it's practically mandatory. It's the place where the global community learns, competes, and most importantly, gets hired. So here's our roadmap for today. 1. The data science goldmine. 2. The Grandmaster's portfolio. 3. DNA, shootings, and pandas. 4. High-stakes Kaggle competitions. 5. Climbing the Kaggle ranks. And 6. Your blueprint for success.
Section 1. The Data Science Goldmine, where big tech hunts for talent.
Heavy hitters like Facebook, Microsoft, Amazon, Google, NVIDIA, they literally all come here to hunt for their next top engineers. According to Usmani, there's barely a major tech company out there that doesn't have a presence on Kaggle to source their talent. And what's really interesting about this slide is the stark contrast it shows between the old world and the new world of hiring. A traditional paper resume forces you to constantly try and convince employers of your skills. It's totally static. But a live Kaggle profile, that does the talking for you. Once your profile is built out with your code, your data sets, and your competition rankings, you don't have to convince the world of what you know anymore. Your capabilities are mathematically proven and out there for everyone to see.
Section 2. The Grandmaster's Portfolio. Meet Zeeshan Usmani.
To really understand what success looks like here, we need a gold standard exhibit. Now, at the time he made this tutorial, Usmani held the insanely elite title of Datasets Grandmaster, peaking at a global rank of 10. He's amassed 6 gold, 7 silver, and 23 bronze medals just in datasets alone. On top of that, he's a notebooks expert and holds dozens of medals in discussions alongside a community of over 3,000 followers. You have to understand, these digital medals, they function exactly like Olympic medals in the tech world. They represent immense prestige, global recognition, and literally hundreds of hours of intense, high-level problem solving.
Section 3. DNA, shootings, and pandas. A world of data sets. Let's move to this and see how this builds.
Because you might be wondering, how exactly does one earn those medals? Well, you do it by contributing incredibly valuable, diverse data. Just look at this mind-boggling cross-section of data sets he's personally uploaded. On the global front, he uploaded the most comprehensive data set of the 2020 U.S. Census available on Kaggle, a 20-year history of U.S. mass shootings, and even Dr. Fauci's federal COVID-19 emails. Then, locally, he mapped the entire Pakistan startup census and job market, which, by the way, is an absolute goldmine for investors. And then you have the wildcards, the entire script of Kung Fu Panda for sentiment analysis, Donald Trump's deleted tweets, and, incredibly, his own complete family genome. It just goes to show data science applies to absolutely everything, from serious federal policies right down to your favorite animated movies.
And this brilliantly illustrates a deeply personal philosophy that Usmani holds, specifically regarding that genome dataset. See, he uploaded the DNA of himself, his wife, and his kids. Why would he do that? Because Western medicines are primarily tested on Caucasian demographics. South Asian populations are vastly underrepresented in medical data, which means those medicines often just don't work as effectively for them. So Usmani willingly sacrificed his own family's privacy to provide this absolutely crucial missing data for global medical research, with the hope of inspiring new, more effective treatments for millions of people. It's amazing.
Section 4. High-stakes Kaggle competitions. Multi-million-dollar bounties.
Now, beyond just data sets, there's this incredibly active, high-stakes problem-solving arena where major agencies crowdsource solutions. Imagine logging onto a website and seeing a bounty for $1.2 million. No joke, that was the staggering prize offered by U.S. security agencies for a passenger screening algorithm. And the challenge itself was super fascinating. They weren't just looking to scan bags for, contraband or weapons. They wanted an algorithm that could identify much broader trends, like exactly how many people were transporting the newest iPhone out of New York, or what specific brands of clothing were packed in the luggage. It was this massive exercise in deep intelligence extraction.
And well, okay, not every competition has $1 million payout. The active opportunities are still totally life-changing. I mean, you can compete just to gain real-world experience, build networking connections, or even just earn some cool platform swag. But the cash prizes are very real. They often range from $16,000 to $150,000. Usmani actually highlights a specific crypto forecasting challenge with a $125,000 prize. So these competitions, they aren't just for practice. They are direct avenues to lucrative payouts and deep industry connections.
Section 5. Climbing the Kaggle ranks. The journey to the top. The crucial point is understanding how you can systematically evolve your own profile to match these elite data scientists.
So how do you actually get a piece of that action? Well, Kaggle uses a very clear 5-stage progression system. Everyone starts as a novice, literally just by joining the platform. Simply adding your bio and a picture bumps you up to contributor. But the real work begins at expert. That's where you actively publish code and participate in discussions. To become a master, you have to actually win at certain high levels in those competitions. And then the absolute pinnacle, grandmaster, requires earning multiple gold medals. To put into perspective just how elite this is, at the time of Usmani's recording, there were only 16 datasets grandmasters in the entire world.
Section 6. Your blueprint for success. Free resources.
Now, if you're sitting there thinking, I don't know the first thing about data science, don't worry. Kaggle's already anticipated that. They provide this incredible learning hub where all the tools you need to climb those ranks are provided entirely for free. We're talking about high-quality courses covering basically everything. You can start with the basics of Python and Pandas, move your way up through machine learning and data visualization, and you can even tackle advanced concepts like deep learning, computer vision, and artificial intelligence ethics. It is literally a world-class education, sitting right there, just waiting for you to click Start. Which brings us to a powerful, kind of tough love reality check to leave you with today. The data is publicly available. The processing power is there. The world-class courses, they're entirely free. If you want to become a data scientist, absolutely nothing is standing in your way except yourself. If you fail to build a career with all these tools right at your fingertips, who else can you really blame? What's your excuse for not starting today?